It was a great win. It wasn't always pretty, but I think that's to be expected in the beginning of the season. A lot of teams are trying to figure out who they are, ourselves included. But I'm very proud of our kids. That's a good basketball team over there. A team that won a lot of games last year. A team that I think will win a lot of games this year. They're battle tested. They went to the postseason last year, and they run a very methodical system. I think they're going to be really good in the future. And we just have to continue to get better. But very proud of our kids. I thought we found different ways to score. They were really unorthodox in their defense and trying to really slough it in. But our kids did a really good job of when they took away one option, we found a different way to score. Open it up in the second half. Our brand of what we call bully ball. Hey, shoot it. Let's go in there. Let's get some offensive rebounds. I think the rebounding numbers were crazy. I think we were out-rebounding them by 30 or 30 plus. So it's a good win. Good win. Very proud of our kids. 2-0 for the weekend. It could have been a letdown game. Our kids came out and they really responded, and we were very focused. So we'll move on, but very proud of where they are.
Are you starting to get more comfortable inserting the freshmen into the lineup?
Well, yeah. The last game was just a very tough game for any kid to start their college career against a high-level team in UCLA. So we got them some more minutes today. Carly got hurt a little bit, and we weren't able to play her as much as I would have liked. But I thought Haley did a better job, getting her feet wet. Carly's going to be a contributor for us. And they're going to come along, But the beauty is we don't have to have them play extensive minutes right now. They can just kind of come at their own pace, and I think they'll do a really good job for us.
What exactly happened to Carly? Because I saw did she have to get stitched up?
Yeah, I think she did. I didn't see exactly what happened to her, but I think she busted her lip a little bit. I know she came back down, and I was very, very excited, very proud that she was, tough enough to want to come back in, and I thought she was gonna foul out, but she was very aggressive even though after taking the stitches.
And how have you and the team learned from these games that can be applied to further games?
Every game's a learning process. And the beauty is if you can continue to win while you learn, and that's what we're doing right now. We're a good basketball team. We're a very good basketball team. We haven't. The scary thing is, I guess, for opponents, we haven't played our best basketball yet. We're still trying to figure it out. We've beaten UCLA and we beat a good St. Bonaventure team by 30 plus, and Precious still hasn't played well, and that's no knock against Precious, but that just goes to show you how good we are. And if she really gets it going, then I think things are going to really open up a lot quicker, and we'll be able to be even more dominant. But it's early. It's early. Everyone's trying to get into their new roles, but I'm proud of where we are, and we'll grind it out. If you want to play fast, we'll play fast. If you want to slow it down, we can do that too. Play that way. So we're a very versatile basketball team.
How did you feel about Angela stepping back and shooting the three ball a little bit?
I told her to. That their game plan was to stay off of her, and which may be the game plan for a lot of different people. She's improved her three-point shot a lot to the point where I'm comfortable with her taking it. And we talked about it, and I said, look, you need. She was running the team great, but I told her you need to step up and take that three. And she did. She got a little carried away with the second one. I think it was a little too close to the first one. But we talked about it. But it's good. She can hit those shots. I think it opens up a lot for us. And then we're really hard to guard.
And things got a little feisty between Okafor and I think number 42 for St. Bonaventure. What did you kind of tell her to kind of calm her down?
Well, just everything that a parent tells a child, stand up for yourself, but, don't retaliate. In our league, if you get 2 technical fouls, you get kicked out of a game, you can miss the next game. You talk about the value of your kid to your team as opposed to, what their kid means to their team, and you don't want to risk that. And and we're tough. We're a tough group. We're physical. We always have been. We're not going to back down from anyone. But it did get a little feisty. But I told our kids, just make sure you go in and protect yourself, continue to play hard, play clean, play JMU basketball, and it's a physical game. It's an extremely physical game, and you go down in that paint, and I think people get wowed of the physicality of the women's game, and they really battle down there, and today it was no different.
Coach, you really don't know what team you have till the season starts. Through 2 games, how comfortable are you with what you've seen?
I like them. I really do. By no means do I think that we're a finished product, but I think that we're feisty. We're strong. We battle. We'll grind it out. And we're becoming more and more confident in our new roles. it's always a work in progress, you know. And I think we're probably gonna, you know, we're inventing ourselves now. We'll probably reinvent ourselves, probably in a couple weeks, you know, as opposed to how people are playing us, in regards to how people are playing us. So, but the start, you know, we're 2-0. You know, I like where we are. We have a very challenging week coming up with, you know, American, who's picked to be at the top of the Patriot League, and then the ACC foe and Pittsburgh coming in here. But I like the focus of these kids. They work hard and they're fun to be around, and they know when it's time to work and it's business time.
On the court, Lady's really passing the eye test. She looks really good out there. How happy are you with her play?
I am ecstatic, and especially considering where she's come from. You know, from the day she walked on campus to last year, which was a transitional year for her, to where she is now. And, you know, I would love to sit here and say that I made her do this and I made her do that. But for a lot of kids, you know, they have to want it. And she wanted it. And, you know, she hung around this summer. You know, she was the one who worked out every day, ran with our strength and conditioning coach, ran on her own. Made the decision to lose weight so that she can be in the best condition of her life, you know, for, you know, one of the most important seasons. She was happy to be a contributor for us last year, but there was something missing. She wanted to be more of a contributor, and so she took it upon herself to come out, work hard, and she looks great. You know, she looks great. She's playing great, and I think she's playing great because she's able to get up and down the floor and play extensive minutes. You know, this year I haven't had to take her out because she's, you know, fatigued. You know, I'm taking her out just to give her a rest. And last year I had to take her out because she was fatigued. And when she's fatigued, she makes a lot of bad mistakes. And so she can continue to grow. I think that was one of the coaches' his biggest concerns going into the game, her physicality. You know, the way she was as big as a presence as she is. And I think she's going to present that problem for a lot of people.